الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. قال الله تعالى في القرآن المجيد: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولا تلبسوا الحق بالباطل وتكتموا الحق وأنتم تعلمون وقالوا في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: إذا كذب العبد تباعد عنه الملك ميلا من نتن ما جاء به. وقال: آية المنافق ثلاث: إذا حدث كذب وإذا وعد أخلف وإذا اؤتمن خان. وقال: إن الصدق يهدي إلى البر وإن البر يهدي إلى الجنة وإن الرجل ليصدق حتى يكون صديقا وإن الكذب يهدي إلى الفجور وإن الفجور يهدي إلى النار وإن الرجل ليكذب حتى يكتب عند الله كذابا. So we should all speak the truth and never lie. Yeah, because in my opinion, if I knew someone that lies, then I wouldn't trust a person that lies. Yeah. So if you lie, then you'll be untrustworthy. And we should also never hide the truth as well. If you know the truth, then you shouldn't hide it. Because if we know that someone has told the lie to someone else, then we should inform the person that he has lied to that they've been lied to. And also, you should never mix up the truth with a lie. Or say you know the truth, but to that truth you add a lie on. So say there's one slice of cake left on the table, and you know that it's this person's cake and they really want that cake, and you know that it's theirs, and then you go on and you take that cake and you eat it, yeah, and you know that it's theirs and they wanted it, and then they come and they say, oh, where's my cake gone? And then you tell them, I had it, but I never knew it was yours. You see, you've told them the truth that you had it, but you told them that you never knew it was theirs. So you added on a lie. So you don't do that. You don't mix up the truth with a lie. Yeah? You get it? Right. And then it comes in the Quran, وَلَا تَلْبِسُوا الْحَقَّ بِالْبَاطِلِ وَتَكْتُمُوا الْحَقَّ وَأَنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ, that do not mix the truth with falsehood or conceal the truth while you know it. So don't cover up the truth with a lie, or don't mix the two together. Yeah? And don't hide the truth if you know it as well. That's what it's saying. And this is an ayat referring about the liars. It comes in the Quran. The ayat I'm about to say is referring to the people that lie. في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون. That in their hearts is disease, so Allah has increased their disease, and for them is a painful punishment because they habitually used to lie. So basically, people that lie have diseased hearts. Their hearts have a disease in it, and Allah increases that disease in them, and in the future, on the Day of Judgment, they'll be punished with a painful punishment, a severe punishment, because they used to lie. Alright, so that's why you don't lie, because you don't want that punishment by Allah, and you don't want a disease in your heart. Alright, and it comes in a hadith that إذا كذب العبد تباعد عنه الملك ميلا من نتن ما جاء به. That when the slave of Allah lies, the angel goes a mile away from him because of the stench of what he has done. So basically, if you lie, then the angel will run away from you, will run a full mile away from you, because the action you've done, which is lying, smells, or it's such a bad action that the angels can't be around you, and they run a full mile away from you. Yeah? And then it comes in another hadith that آية المنافق ثلاث إذا حدث كذب وإذا وعد أخلف وإذا اؤتمن خان. That there are three signs of a hypocrite. Yeah? 1, when he speaks, he lies. 2, when he makes a promise, he breaks it. And 3, when he is trusted, he betrays his trust. So if you fall into those 3 categories, where if you speak, all that comes out is a lie, and if you make a promise, then you break it, and if you're trusted, you break that trust. If you do any of those 3, then you're a hypocrite. And you know what the punishment of a hypocrite is? The punishment of a hypocrite, it comes in the Quran that indeed the hypocrites will be in the lowest depths of the fire. and never will you find for them a helper. So if you fulfill those three categories I said before, yeah, then you're a hypocrite, and a hypocrite goes to the lowest part of the hellfire, and no one can help him from that. No one can save him. And then it comes in another hadith. إن الصدق يهدي إلى البر وإن البر يهدي إلى الجنة وإن الرجل ليصدق حتى يكون صديقا وإن الكذب يهدي إلى الفجور وإن الفجور يهدي إلى النار وإن الرجل ليكذب حتى يكتب عند الله كذابا. That truthfulness leads to righteousness, and righteousness leads to paradise. Yeah, and a man keeps on telling the truth until he becomes a truthful person. Falsehood leads to al-fujur, which is wickedness or evil doing. Yeah, that's what lying leads to, falsehood. And wickedness leads to the hellfire. And a man may keep on telling lies till he is written before Allah a liar. So this hadith is saying that if you tell the truth, you will go to Jannah, yeah, and you'll be known as a truthful person by Allah. And if you lie, then you will go to Jahannam, and Allah, in front of Allah, you'll be known as a liar, yeah. And none of us want to be like that, so that's why we should tell the truth. So a summary of this bayan is that if you know the truth, then don't hide it. Alright, always speak the truth. Another point, don't mix the truth with a lie. You know the example I gave with the cake? Yeah? Just remember that. You don't mix the truth with a lie. And the Quran had read, the hearts of liars are diseased. Yeah? And the people that lie, they will be painfully punished by Allah in the future, on the Day of Judgment. And the angels, or the angel, they go a mile away from the person who lies because of how bad their action was. That's how bad lying is, that angels go a mile away from you. Another point, if you lie, you have the quality of a hypocrite, and a hypocrite goes to the lowest depth of Jahannam. Sorry, yeah, the hypocrite goes to the lowest depth of Jahannam. And then the last point, lying leads to hell, and telling the truth leads you to paradise. Okay, so I pray Allah gives us the ability to act upon what's been said. Ameen wa huwa da'wana alhamdulillahi.